For Aaron's
I
benefit,
know you
she
do it so that in the off chance that somebody needs to catch up on something.
Hour, because they thinking we're starting at 6 instead of 5 Eastern.
Yep.
All our fans are throwing off
our adoring fans. Yes.
Yeah, I'm already getting complaints.
Hey, I got one thing to say before we start the game. I got one little trivia thing I wanted to mention.
Now it's too late. He said yes, so I started the stream.
Well, that's okay. It could be in the stream. It's nothing off color or anything. But you know that guy? He was in Magic Mike. He married Sofia Vergara. Dude with the beard.
I know who she is, but I don't know him.
Her husband. His name is
Mangione.
Mangione, maybe. Yeah.
The big guy,
the guy who
right?
killed the.
Yeah, he's a big guy, dark hair.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I've seen him in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I have too. Just bit parts, though. He's not like a star.
He was in a TV show, though, kind of regularly, too.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I don't remember which one what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was one of the sci-fi ones I watched, maybe.
I was Googling Sofia Vergara so I could look up his name. Personal life. They got divorced, I guess. Manganiello. Joe Manganiello. He was in True Blood too, I guess.
That's where I saw him from. Yeah.
Anyway, so he has this man cave. It's the Gary Gygax Memorial Dungeon in his house.
And, it's really cool.
Yeah, if you get a chance, you can get on YouTube and see, like, he's got a party. And the only guy I really recognized were the 2 showrunners for Game of Thrones are in his party. He's the DM, but in his party, the 2 showrunners from Game of Thrones and Vince Vaughn is. So it's like a celebrity Dungeons and Dragons game. This has been going on for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, they say.
Well, you guys are going to have to step up your game to meet those acting chops.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it sounded pretty impressive, and he sounded like he knew what. I mean, it wasn't just like some fly-by-night thing, like for PR or whatever. And you could actually get on YouTube and
Vin Diesel plays too.
Who?
Vin Diesel, Fast and Furious.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
He plays D&D. Yeah.
Yeah. He had a couple other guys he mentioned, actors that I recognized. And there are a ton of guys who that he knows that are, like the 2 showrunners from Game of Thrones or whatever.
Vin Diesel.
But he had a number of other guys who were involved in production and stuff like that for Dungeons and Dragons, special effects guys or whatever. You know what I mean? That are in his party, and it's been going on for a while. So he was on the Steve Colbert show, and I didn't realize this. Steve Colbert was a big Dungeons and Dragons guy too. So there you have it. Other adults with the same bad habit.
I watched Sunday. Cool. I've been watching since I started playing with y'all, a YouTube channel called Man Shorts. And it's just, shenanigans with D&D. And they're really funny. I think I posted in the chat a couple of times a link to one of the videos, but Sunday they just did their last video. I don't know for how long or if it's permanent, but.
Anyway, I just wanted to mention that because I saw that, I think, before our last session, and I forgot to mention it. So I wanted to share that with the group because I thought that was kind of cool. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry, I'm done.
I don't know if now Matt has walked away or not.
He's probably going to look up Sofia Vergara.
I've got to grab the stuff off the smoker real quick.
Yeah, we'll wait. He Brad, he was going to look up Sofia Vergara's feet.
Well, she's good looking enough. I hate feet, but she's good looking enough.
You wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers, huh?
Well, she could rub her feet on my face or something like that if that's what got her off, whatever. But
that sounds like simp talk to me.
You know,
I mean,
if you've got a
I would
woman that wants to
totally-
rub her feet on you and she's got that much money, then
I would
you
be
let
a,
her.
I don't know what simp really is defined as, but I would totally.
I don't
simp.
either. It's what the kids are saying these days.
Yeah, I actually heard it someplace else. Somebody called somebody a simp, and I knew it had a negative connotation, but I couldn't have explained what the
It's
negative.
bad, I guess. Or I mean, as far as it's not bad, I guess. But
I just figured it was like a wuss or
Okay.
whatever.
Basic.
Grab my plate here in a little bit. I had to.
All right. So if you don't hunt, you should be able to shave it down by a full day. 3 days instead of 4.
All right. Well, you
I-
guys want to stretch it out the
Yeah.
rations, right? Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I would like to. I think you should do. You should be able to do as much hunting as you can
Okay.
to supplement our
right.
rations, and it's not like we're going to be, blasting the boombox or whatever while we're walking. I mean, we'll be looking too, but being that it's wintertime and not a great area, I'm figuring traveling in a group.
It's not winter yet, but
Well, it's gonna be.
you're getting high enough and far enough north that winter can be a sudden occurrence.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Is this up in the mountains,
Foothills.
foothills? Okay.
It-
Yeah. The higher we get in the
Wooded,
altitude,
wooded foothills.
And
So
I'm
you've got lots
traveling.
of streams, you've got the occasional small lakes and ponds. You're still talking, mid elevation tree cover, a lot of tree cover, a lot of birds, small game animals, that kind of thing.
does anybody else have survival?
Well, I have a disadvantage on stealth because I'm
Okay.
wearing chainmail, so I'll probably be I could be at the back, but
So if there's anybody else that can help me, that would at least give.
I've got a
What do you-
+5.
What are you
Okay,
rolling,
you're
Matt?
good. You're good. Survival. Does rolling stealth help? By the way.
No, not for this. No,
Okay,
it's all
all right.
kind
Yeah,
of
because
rolled
I
up
don't have
into
good
one.
stealth.
Yeah. So
I've got +4
So he
survival.
can help me, and I could roll at advantage then.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Assume you just make 4 rolls, or just
Yeah,
make a roll and see what happens.
it's just 4 rolls. The only effect is whether or not you're consuming some rations.
All right. There's one.
Yep.
There's 2.
Yep.
There's 3. There's 4. Damn's good eating.
All right.
Hey, Aaron's here.
Yeah,
So
damn's good eating.
Emiko needs to make her 3rd survival roll, correct?
Well, she's got that level of exhaustion, so it's going to be at disadvantage.
Oh, just in time, Aaron.
I
All right, so it's a clutch roll here.
I don't wanna
The
say
party
it's-
will live and die based on this roll.
Yes, the illithid has got control of you right now, but
Right.
Our choice is to kill you or let you kill us. It's really kind of a tough choice.
This is how slow I am. I was like, wait, why didn't I already roll for that?
that would have been you should have played that one up. You should have.
So in classic fashion, you haven't missed anything because we've only just now rolled the survival rolls to get to where we're at.
okay.
So
I'm hunting on. I'm doing XP on the. No,
yeah, you're kind of hunting on the
yeah.
So thanks to Yanni and Galen ranging out in front of the party as you travel through the wilderness, you spend 4 days marching through the wilderness to get here, but you are able to preserve your rations for when you cannot hunt. You're able to bring down enough small game and foraged vegetables that everyone's stomach stays full, and you've used no rations.
We're eating good in the neighborhood. All right.
Yeah, good enough anyway. Good enough. And you arrive here at the base of the ruins, as described by the hunter that Marcus arm wrestled for information for. And you see what you see. So you've got the remains of a low wall in front of you. To your left, there's a staircase leading down, and you see the remnants of a statue, and further north, a building with a closed door. And then directly in front of you, you've got some higher walls reminiscent of outer walls of a garrison or an outpost. And you see beyond that, there's no gate or anything like that preventing you from going through. And then you see a intact building that looks very much like a church based on just the outlines of it, but there are no distinguishing marks that would tell you who was worshipped there. And you also see a door, or at least the what looks like a door through the sliver of the angle, depending on where you're currently standing. Over here, if you can see where I'm flashing the marker, you see smoke rising up over the trees. Speaking of which, the area is pretty wild as far as nature is concerned. These are all old growth pines, old growth oaks. They're all tall, stately trees. No one has been cutting anything that you can see. So they are concealing the source of the smoke. And that is where we will start, and then I'll have some further instructions a little later.
Can I do a perception check for like any traps or?
Yeah, you're free to make a perception check.
Just in case.
Now, what are you trying to perceive? Like tripwires or
danger traps and stuff like that. I don't want us falling into if they mined under where we're walking out into.
So I'm assuming that you're not really going too much further. You're kind of just doing the area that you're in, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have everybody stop for a moment, and you carefully check, and you if there is any trap or alarm set up here, it is exceptionally well done, or somehow magical in nature, such that you can't see it.
Okay.
And if he didn't catch it, I could catch it.
and before we do anything else, Howard, what are your portents?
I'm listening. I'll be right back.
Man.
I had to do a little cleanup. I lost my dinner. Fell in my lap.
Oh.
Yeah. That was nice.
18 and 15. Got it. All right, so that was Galen. Anybody else doing anything?
Can you give me Legade so I can
Oh, sorry.
go ahead and scout?
I thought you could pull him in. I must be...
I can take control of him. I can't spawn something.
No, I thought you could pull him in. My bad.
So I'd like to ask Yanni if he sees any paths where people have recently trod on, or well-worn paths, or anything like that.
All.
I don't know if he can hear you, but I mean, it's stone in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear you the whole time. Oh, sorry.
Cool. So it don't get too far ahead of everybody, Howard.
Oh, okay.
It's a stone in front of you, so there's no obvious path for tracking. but he's certainly free to make a roll. But you don't perceive anything just from a quick sweep.
Is anything out of the ordinary? Anything out of the ordinary? What do you want? Let's see.
Well, I mean, there's, excuse me. There's, if it's untrod stone, then I'm sure it'd be covered in dirt. Maybe Yanni could just make a roll, see if he sees something. There we go. That's a pretty good perception check.
You don't see any signs of tracks, but you do smell. Now that you're actively looking, and seeking out with your senses, you smell roasted meat, and you hear faintly. Let's see.
Is it
Oh,
is
I
it
forgot
done yet?
you
Is
you
it done yet?
it very well may be. You hear soft speaking
Mm-hmm.
from the north in a language that you do not know.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. I make the sign for hush. Everybody be quiet.
Mm-hmm. I will say that while you don't know what they are saying, the tone would suggest that they are either unaware of you or are exceptionally frosty at keeping an ambush.
When you told everybody to hush, was it this one?
I give me this and
The Ross.
yeah. Mhm. This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do. And I'll say I hear something up ahead. I don't know if there's a hand signal for encampment and two figures. Is that two distinct voices?
I would assume that, considering you guys have had like 2 weeks to get to know each other,
Mm-hmm.
that you would have come up with some basic hand signs, if nothing else.
Yeah. Well, that and I don't know. I probably would have scoped out whether or not these guys, how much fieldcraft these guys know. All right. So I tell them I want to go take a look.
So none of us
Okay.
recognize the language, or is it just Yanni?
So far, he's the only one that's heard it.
Oh, okay.
So, so I asked Galen I point at Galen and have him come with me. You're
He's a what?
a ranged combat guy, right?
No.
No.
You're thinking Ferris.
Oh, I am. Is there any other ranged combat guys?
I will also say that Galen is at disadvantage for stealth because of his heavy armor.
I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
same
Yep.
here. So take the barb, I guess.
The barbarian, you mean?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Yeah.
you
So
could
we've
always
got
take
Master Blaster
Derwin.
moving forward.
You could always take Derwin with you.
Mm-hmm.
You're I don't know if you're speaking or not, Howard. There's no sound.
I'm chewing.
Oh, there it goes. I saw your mouth move and I was like, is he chewing or is he trying to say something? And I can't tell.
Sorry, I got my dinner delivered, so I
Got it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a. Say again.
I got a Derwin by, and no one even bothered to comment at this point.
I know.
First one of the year. That's 50.
I was waiting for somebody to say something, but
So Brad, I caught it, but I also caught the rather noticeable pause before you pronounced it incorrectly, and it was pretty clear to me you did it on purpose.
Yeah, I did.
So you're just ignoring bad behavior now, Howard? Is that what it is?
Well, if it's out of fight, that's a whole different. But I think he's
You
just
could
trying
always throw a fireball at him just to check. Are you friendly? Whack!
All right. So Marcus and Yanni are going forward. Is that right?
Yep.
I was
And you're
gonna,
going
That work,
stealth.
Marcus?
I thought it was Galen or
Galen has
I need
disadvantage.
a stealthy person.
Yeah, he's just like I am. He's got armor on that
Yeah,
jinxes
okay.
him.
Oh, yeah, I'll go with Yanni.
So
What's this in front of us?
What's that?
What's this in front of us?
Where?
it's Legate.
Yeah, that's DeWinn's bird.
Oh, okay. Well, let's have him overhead. I'll point to the bird and point up, and I'll have.
All right.
And we'll go forward.
So what we're going to do is both Marcus and Yanni have to roll stealth, and your DC is 9.
Okay, and what we're looking at is the walls of a ruin, right up here.
Yes.
Okay.
A ruin, a church. Off to the side, you see a statue, ruined statue,
Okay.
and then a building built into the side of the hill. So this path in the middle is on a raised, like a natural bridge, or perhaps it was many years ago the piled up output of digging out the undermine,
Okay.
and they used it to form a land bridge that is raised up. So the right and left of that central path is sunk down.
Right and left of the central path is sunk down.
Yeah, so there's stairs right here going down,
Uh-huh.
and then to the right, past the little wall,
Kind of a
that's
ravine going
also
down.
sunken down.
Okay.
So the tan part is lower than the rock part.
Son of a bitch. Hold on.
Well, if put your cursor where you're looking at, and I can tell you for sure.
This part right here, and this part up here.
Oh,
You're saying this path
on.
here in
Yes.
the middle is raised up above.
no.
this-
This path.
Hold on. Let me zoom out a little bit, maybe.
We're on the high ground.
This path out here.
Yeah, you're on the high ground right now.
Okay.
So this path straight up the middle, dot the I in Ohio.
Uh-huh.
All right.
That's highland. That's high ground.
Okay.
Right.
I
Off
got
to
you.
the left and to the right, on the other side of the little ruined walls, that's the low ground.
Okay.
All right. Any place that
So-
we can slip up onto the wall or anything like that?
Slip up on the wall. You're gonna have to be more descriptive. I'm not sure what you mean.
Well, I can't see what I'm looking at very well. So is there a way to get up onto the wall,
You want to
scale the wall?
okay. So the wall isn't. It's in various states of ruin. You could get up on top of the wall and trot along the top of it.
Okay.
But you would need to make a acrobatics roll, and you would have unsure footing because it's a crumbling rock. Because it's kind of a crumbling rock wall.
I got you.
But yes, if you want to get up on top of it, you can.
Could I ask a question here?
Yeah.
How tall is that wall there next to the little bridge-looking thing? Right where it starts. Yep, right in there.
Oh, it's basically it's a pony wall. You can actually see over it.
Okay.
Because your vision is able to see over it for the most part. Directly to the north, the walls are slightly taller, which is why you can't see over them.
Okay. So I'm just thinking, while they're scouting, maybe we can move a little closer without being in danger of
Sure.
alerting.
So what we're going to do, I'm just going to do this in combat rounds effectively, because kind of everybody wants to kind of do their own thing.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to call out, you get your 30 feet of movement. I'm not going to worry too much about actions or anything like that, but just to let everybody kind of move and do their own thing, so I know where people are at.
Do we want to like kind of huddle up and kind of like
I-
come up with a plan real
maybe-
quick,
maybe
or are we just
before
going to go
we
off
do
and do
that.
our own little things?
Yeah, well, maybe before we do this.
I
Yeah,
want the
let
meat
me-
bags to stay close to me.
Let me sneak up there first, and then I'll have was it Marcus nearby, but a little
All right.
ways back, and that way I put my hood up and I'll go sneaking up there.
So you guys need to roll stealth. DC's 9.
Yeah, can you guys hang back here at first,
Yeah.
and then be somewhere where you can see my hand signal to try and move forward?
Well, Legade could see your hand signal, maybe.
No
Okay.
problem.
All right. Okay. Let me roll, and since I have my hood up, I will be rolling an advantage. Oh wow!
Ooh.
Just
44.
Yeah, 44. Yeah.
Tripped over every twig and berry along the way.
That made it though, right? That
oh,
made
yeah,
it.
yeah, you only needed a 9.
Okay. All right. All right. So to move forward, I gotta see. Can I see that? Is there a door there? I can see.
There
in
is it's actually with the change in position.
Mhm.
You see that it is a double door,
Okay, and it's intact.
and it is currently closed and intact.
All right. With a perception, can I tell where the cook fire is?
The
from?
cook fire, if you can see, I'm gonna have to do it close, but so from your perspective, if you go in a line from there straight up,
Uh-huh.
2 points. You then my flash, and then keep going, and then on the other side of the wall,
Okay.
the smoke is coming.
All right. I wanted to make that assumption, but I didn't want to make that assumption. I wanted
Right.
you to tell me that.
I don't know if you can see it flash when you have fog of war.
Yes,
But-
I can see that. I can see that.
Okay, so there.
All right. So then I'm gonna come up this
All right.
way.
And I'm assuming Marcus is going to continue.
Yep. Have him hold back. Is there foliage right here?
Yeah, there's a tree there.
Okay. Kind of hang back in there maybe. And do you see anything from your vantage point? I'll do you see anything?
You're muted.
From where I am behind the tree.
Yeah. Can you see anything?
I don't know. Can I see anything?
He sees
Perception.
bark. He sees bugs.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. He didn't. There's no figures or anything. I see tracks on the ground. What do we do? What do we see in there?
That is. Go ahead and roll survival.
Yanni?
What?
It looks
No,
like
no,
You
you-
wanted to know what tracks they were. I said roll survival.
No, I have no idea what it is. Oh, there we go. 18. Yeah, I do.
That halfling luck.
Yes.
It's deer tracks.
Wow, that's a big deer.
Well,
We are in the
probably.
wilderness.
Yeah, to be honest, probably elk, but yeah.
Okay.
it could be a
All right.
velociraptor elk.
A velociraptor elk.
You gotta be
All right.
careful.
Did I
Go
see? I
ahead,
didn't.
go ahead and roll stealth
anything
again.
else? Did I see anything up here? Okay, no. All right. 20.
Yep,
Nat-
you're
nat
fine.
20, Nat 20.
The voices are clearly heard now,
Okay.
and but you still don't know the language, but you can clearly hear it. For Marcus, you are close enough that you can hear it, but you don't know the language either.
Okay.
Okay.
Can Legade move up now?
Yeah.
Probably ought to just said the bird.
Yep. Yeah, maybe
got
send the
that-
bird
that-
over.
The Gage
over
should
this
have
way.
vision.
I can't see through the bird.
I thought you could.
No. I see through Dwayne. Can I just temporarily
hear
put
it?
Dwayne next to Legade so I can see what I'm supposed to see?
Well, let me see if I can change. Yeah, the ownership is the same.
I can move him.
Yeah, you should be able to see as if you were um, how about now?
Something moved. So it looks like there's a. Yeah, I think you changed something.
Yeah, so what I did was it's just a test to see if it works. But on the players tab on the bottom left, I changed the character that you are running to Legade to see if that makes a difference. So do you have vision now?
Shift. No.
That's annoying. All right, well, I'll switch it back and
Can I just move Dwayne next to Legade just for vision purposes? I'll move him back if we get into combat.
Yeah. Well, you won't. You'll have to change your elevation.
Oh. All right. All right. 20 feet. So looking through him.
I don't know why. Oh, I bet I know why. It's counting Legade as a. All right.
ground level.
Yeah, it's counting Legade as special because it's not a player character. So let me edit real quick. 2 seconds. And we'll click. Okay, you should have vision.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Don't forget to put Dwayne back down.
Let me see if I move him back. Okay. Down.
And then put him down on the ground.
Yep.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
he's flying at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I lost visibility.
Well, because yeah.
Well, I can't see from Legade.
All right. Well, I mean, just like I said, just keep yourself over there for now.
Yeah,
And if anything happens, then just
move back.
before anybody does anything, you get moved back to where you were.
And then move 20 feet up in the air, by the way.
Now, I will say that you are far enough back that you're not going to be able to yell to them what you're seeing.
You're right. I won't be able to yell to the scouting party what I'm seeing.
Right. You'll be able to tell the people around you, though.
Well, oh. See 3 figures around a campfire.
And you are familiar enough to know these are goblins.
Okay.
And they are roasting some meat on a campfire.
Long pork?
Doesn't appear to be, no.
Where are they located?
Around the campfire.
Where's the campfire? I'm not sure if I'm seeing.
Where the smoke is.
It's
You
due north
can't
of
see the campfire yet, but
Yeah,
you've seen
I can't see in that area.
You can't
Right.
see there yet. You have
because there's a wall there.
fog of war going on. It's not in your line of sight because this wall is in the way.
All right.
There's a wall right.
Okay. I got you. Okay.
So 3 hobgoblins?
Just goblins.
Goblins.
Okay. Does anybody? I can't ask.
Yeah, Howard's not there to tell you.
No, I got it. No, I'm not. I was talking out of game anyway, so it was to anybody else who speaks Goblin. That would have been.
Yeah. I don't
would've
think
been-
Howard speaks it either.
That would have been my other character.
Yep. Howard, yeah, you don't understand goblin, so
Okay.
you can hear them through Legade, but you have no idea what they're saying.
All right. I am going to attempt to move to get a better angle to look and see if I can see anything. And I'm gonna first I'm gonna come up to here and see if I see anybody watching out. I don't see anybody, right?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna move over here.
Ooh.
Now I see them. Okay. All right. So they're all paying attention to the fire.
Well, cooking, but yes.
Okay. All right. So I'll motion back to Marcus that we've got I see 3 small, I don't know how to say goblin, but 3 small humanoids sitting around a fire.
All right. Maybe I'll move up.
How are they armed?
They've got short swords, short bows for short people. They do have some form of patchwork leather armor.
Good.
And they have shields.
Okay. Any sign that they are wearing any kind of insignia or uniform or tabard or?
Go ahead and let's see. That would be
Perception.
Yeah. I'm just trying to decide if it would be under the 19 passive perception that you have.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say that detail at that distance would be hard,
Okay.
and that is a DC 20. So you do have to roll.
Okay. Does that automatically use? Well, I've got the items to help me out with that, don't I? So it's advantage to relying on sight, your visibility. You can make out details, even extremely distant creatures and objects as small as 2 feet across. Okay, that answers that. I can see, like, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so perception, boom, advantage. How about a nat 20? Is that okay?
Yep. You don't see any.
I don't see any. Okay, so I don't think they're affiliated with anybody. Does it look like maybe there's more traffic or sign of others being there besides these 3?
Yeah, they've got enough seating for more than just the 3.
But
And you've also got two buildings.
okay. There's no way for me to take out 3. Okay, I will make my way back and present my findings.
All right. So is Marcus going back too?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll go. I mean, we should probably have a conversation about what we're going to
All right.
do. So,
Yep.
So everybody's heading back, including DeWitt.
Yep, and we're gonna
DeWitt's not really
I want
there.
everybody to take. I want everybody to take cover so that you got somewhat. Let's like crouch down. Let's do a crouch, and I motion everybody over.
Sit kneel bend.
Yep. All right,
over here.
Yep, we got everybody over.
Galen and Emiko, do you want to move in closer?
I don't want to be talking. I
Well-
want to be whispering.
Hey, something
All right.
just came out of that room up there.
What's
Yes,
that?
It did. Yes, it did.
Looked like a hobgoblin.
Oh,
Yep.
I got line of sight on that.
Yep. Everybody does.
Oh, yeah.
Almost everybody does. Okay, so I can see that, Mike.
Yeah, you can see what you can see.
Oh my. That's not good. What does it look like?
A hobgoblin.
Okay. All right, guys. I guess we're gonna cut this short. We got a hobgoblin that just came out the door. We've got 3 goblins by the fire. No insignias or tabards or anything, so I don't think that they're affiliated with any larger force. But there is more than just the 3 goblins, and they're holed up in the place. Do you guys want to take? Can he can see us? Can he?
Yeah, he can.
Okay, well, it's on. I guess the element of surprise is gone. Let's go. You want to just mill around down here and see if he'll come out here?
Well, all right. Do we know their intent?
No, we don't.
That was a hobgoblin. I mean,
Yeah.
Humans and hobgoblins trade with each other.
Yep.
Not uncommon for.
I'm about to
amicable-
trade blows with this mofo. If that's what
All
you're
right.
saying.
How about if we come down here to draw him?
I will say that at the very least, Galen, DeWin, and Yanni would know this for sure, and probably Marcus too. Hobgoblins and goblins both are of average intelligence for a human. So while they are uncooperative and considered evil or a pest by most people, goblins and hobgoblins don't consider themselves to be pests. They do have a language, they can speak, etc.
Anybody speak
Okay. Send a
goblin or
cleric to
hobgoblin?
talk to him.
I'm only throwing that out
in
to
the
back up the fact that Howard was saying, hey, we don't know what their intent is. You guys do what you want to do. I'm just letting you know.
When did he come out the door? Was I pointed the other way? Is that what was going on?
When you were coming back, he's coming out to eat.
Oh, okay. Well, let's head off here to the over here somewhere. See what happens.
Where?
Unless you want to take him out, I'd suggest maybe we move over here. Everybody see that?
any sign that he saw us?
Pretty sure he did.
Yeah, you're within line of sight.
Are we behind some bushes though, or is that just ground cover?
That's just ground cover. That's just yard trash.
Yeah. So let's move down this way, see if he gets curious. And I'll roll a stealth roll and kind of stay in where I can see him.
All right.
Well, I will point out the alternative since I'm playing devil's advocate. That seems to be ultimate.
Okay.
Right? If they are of hostile intent and we give them time, they could go rally all the troops in the fort and bring them all out at once.
Exactly. Oh, I rolled a nat 20 for stealth. All right. Can I still see him?
Yeah, you can still see him.
Okay. All right. How about everybody kind of take cover so that we got like maybe see if it'll draw him out.
All right. So what's everybody doing?
Well,
What's
I
our
think
plan here?
I
DeWin
assume
and
we're standing out in the open apparently. So,
and
I say we
Emiko should.
send DeWin
get
and the
kinda-
cleric to go talk to.
I'm getting multiple people, so I'm just going to call it. Howard, what are you doing?
I don't want to be the front man on this. Gonna
Run away!
take cover behind a meat shield.
All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead and move and do that.
I'm a pretty small meat shield.
Move
that's
wherever you're
Yanni.
going to move.
I'm only partial cover.
Oh, and you need to change your elevation there.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. Aaron, you're next. What are you going to do?
So is this kind of dark patchy area? Is that like a tree or what is that?
Those are a pair of trees. Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna go behind the tree.
All right.
Oops, it says like collided.
Okay. Elmore, you're next.
I'm gonna move right here. Dylan hasn't moved yet, has he?
The wind has moved. Yes. He's hiding behind now you and Marcus. Who's moving Yanni? It's not your turn yet.
It was a mistake. I didn't mean to move him.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Oh, okay. I'm gonna get in here. Right there.
All right.
Okay.
Marcus.
So this there's a wall here, right?
Yeah.
And how tall is that? Were you saying is that a
It's just a pony
drop
wall.
off?
It's like a little garden wall.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna hop over that wall and kind of crouch down and kind of start moving kind of right about in here.
Sure. So you'll need to make an athletics roll to hop the wall, but it's only a DC 10. And then on the other side of the wall, it will be difficult terrain, so it's double movement because it's kind of right on a steep hill.
All right, let me roll the athletics roll first here, and
Only need a 10.
I didn't get it. What do I do? I fall over the wall or something, or I don't get over it.
No, but you lose 10 feet of movement. You
All
were
right,
supposed to
so
like parkour mantle over it, and you didn't.
okay. So I've got double movement, right?
Double movement. I mean, you can use a dash action if that's what you mean.
Yeah, I guess that's what I mean. Fast movement. Starting
Yeah,
5th level, your speed increases by 10. Okay, so I
right.
guess
that's not double movement.
okay. I guess I negated that with the wall issue, right? So,
Yeah, pretty much.
all right. So I still got 40, and if I dash, is it 80?
Well, you get 30 for being regular, then you add 10 for your feature. That's 40.
Yep.
You lost 10 for your wall mantling, so that you're back to 30. So if you use an action to dash, you would add 40 to it to get a total of 70 feet. Once you cross the wall, it's double movement cost because it's difficult terrain. So each square is 10 instead of 5.
Okay.
So I don't know if it'll let you cross the wall, but if not, I can help you.
I don't think it will.
All right. So there's 10 feet to get to the wall, and you're over it. And now each square is 10 feet instead of 5.
And I've got, what did we say? I've got,
You have 70 total.
so
you
I can
use
move
10, so that's 60. So you can move 6 squares.
Okay. So it's here. Why isn't it giving me the numbers? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I moved 15. That's 4 squares, so 2 more squares. So
if you yeah, right there.
Yeah.
All right. Yanni of the barbecue pit.
Yanni of the barbecue pit. That's good. Is Sese just going to stand there in the? Is that what?
They hasn't gotten a chance to go yet. Everybody was talking over each other, so I made everybody stop, and I'm calling everybody in turn.
All right. Well, I feel like I'm pretty well stealth, so I'm gonna try to take cover here, and
Sure.
I don't know which is going to be better.
All right.
I want to be able to see him though.
Okay. Yeah, you can kind of peek around and get some cover if that's what you're wanting.
Okay. All right. Good.
All right, Sese.
And I look at Sese and like.
Well, wait, like what?
Actually, he probably can't even see me. I'm so well stealthed.
I gotta flick back each time you. Okay, well, I guess I'll just run and hide too. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna run and hide back here more effectively.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's
Hide me from. Yeah.
that's everybody. So the hobgoblin says something into the building.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yep, he did.
So you guys all should have visibility, or nearly so. I guess not all of you. That's funny.
No, I will.
Some of you have like partial view of it. Others can't see it because of the fact that you took cover further back. For Galen, DeWin, and I guess that's it. For those people, you see what looks like either a very old or a very sick goblin come out using a large, basically a tree branch. It's a big, thick tree branch as a walking stick. And it is thumps out. It's very tall for a goblin, very gangly. Its limbs are emaciated, and it appears blackened in some way, as either like a body paint or ash or a burn or something. You're not sure. You're too far away to get the fine details. But its skin, if that is what it is blackened, and you see one horny growth coming out of one side of its head, and it's just kind of caning along as it approaches toward the gate. The gate being the open archway, and that's as far as it got in its turn, if you will. So what I am going to ask now is the party going to go into combat? Do I need to roll initiative?
I'm not taking any aggressive actions. We can talk our way out of it. That's better for us.
I feel sorry for the poor little guy. Maybe we should help him.
All right. So I'm just going to go around again to avoid everybody talking at once, but this time I'm going to go in reverse order. Sese, you could not see what came out. But it so far no hostilities. What do you want to do?
Anything. I'm gonna play it like I don't know what's going on.
Right, because you can't see it yet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang here with the party.
All right.
Sorry.
Yanni, you're up.
Uh-huh.
I
All I see
believe.
is the hobgoblin, right?
Yeah, because of where you moved, you couldn't see it come out.
Okay.
So the hobgoblin has not made any moves forward, but you did see it turn and say something into the church.
Good.
And then
Well,
it
shoot.
turned back around and faced the party.
Okay.
But it otherwise it has not moved forward. Are you going to hold your stealthy position, or are you going to do something?
I think I'll hold my stealthy position.
Hold stealthy position. Marcus,
Hold.
you can see the crispy goblin.
All right. I'll hop over the wall and I guess I can't speak goblin, right?
You cannot.
Does anybody at our party speak goblin?
Well, we might have some language spells. Let me see.
Nobody? Okay.
We
Hold
might have
on.
some language spells. Let me check.
Always try common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and hop back over the wall. You want me
Sure.
to do an athletics check again?
Since you're not trying to be stealthy and flanking, you could just hop.
Yeah.
Oh, let me drag you over. Let me drag you over.
Actually, I guess I can. How tall is this wall again?
It's like 3 feet.
Okay, so I'm
not
just
quite
gonna like
hopping, but
make myself visible.
all right. You just gonna
And
stand up, basically.
yeah, I'm just gonna stand up so
All
I got
right.
a little bit of cover if I need it.
Sure.
And then I'll kind of hold up my arm and kind of wave at him and try to speak to him in common, just kind of you know greet him.
All right.
Good day, sir, or something.
He kind of gives you this. Oh, I don't have a camera on. Let me. Well, I do it to save bandwidth. I was telling Jason before that I'm paying $65 a month for 50 megs, and if I switch to Comcast, that 65 a month will get me a gig. Let's see here.
I'll look at my plan. Do you have fiber optic?
They don't.
It sounds like
They
a
don't have
no-brainer
fiber
to me.
available in my area. They don't have fiber in my area.
Yeah, see, I've got fiber.
They keep promising that in a few months we'll have fiber. It's like listening to Elon Musk say when the next self-driving update will be.
Yeah.
So you stand up and you kind of like wave a greeting, and this crispy goblin.
Is that a staff?
Yeah, it is walking stick. He's just like,
All right.
but he doesn't.
Does he say
respond
anything? Does
he doesn't
try to
respond
talk
with any
to me
words.
in any kind of language?
You don't know if it's that he does not know common, or if you don't know why. He's just not saying anything yet.
But he's waving at us.
He did the little queen wave.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So is it still my turn, or do you want to go to somebody else?
Unless you're going to do something else, it would go to Elmore.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I heard him say hi, right?
Say that again.
I heard him say hi.
Yeah. Marcus is making no secret of his location. He has stood up.
Well, they can see me.
Waved a greeting to the crispy goblin. I don't
try the same thing in Draconian.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see him wave back, but it seems okay. No response to Draconian.
All right, next.
You speak Goblin, though. Why wouldn't you just speak Goblin?
I don't speak Goblin.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
It's on your character sheet.
I just looked at my character sheet. It said Draconian.
Look next to Draconic. It's in
All I see
alphabetical
is-
order.
All I see is on the found. I was looking on D&D Beyond.
Ought to be there too.
Yeah,
It's not.
because I imported it from D&D Beyond.
I still don't even. Where do I go look on that? Features?
No, it's not a
It
feature.
should be on your
On the cover.
your details page at the right bottom. It says languages. On the
Well,
main
I'll be
page.
darned. I was looking at additional languages. Never mind. All right,
See,
I'll say hi in Goblin.
Elmore's just role playing his low intelligence character. He's not actually low intelligence, but it was too funny to pass up. All right. So what are you saying in Goblin?
Hey, how you doing?
What's that?
What y'all doing?
He responds back in a very frail voice. Oh, hello! You speak Goblin.
I do. It was beaten into me as a child.
As all good children should.
That is great.
All right, so we'll go to Aaron Emiko.
I'm just going to stay put for now.
Okay. And Dwayne.
Well, it looks like hostilities are not about to break out, so I will up a bit.
Okay.
If anybody's wondering, I found it in D&D Beyond too. So
But
sorry, you got to put up with my ignorance. But you should be used to it by now.
so he's gonna do his little hobble forward, and the hobgoblin is going to move up as well.
Is that extra one of the goblins that was eaten?
Yeah.
I never saw them, so I don't.
So he's kind of gimping along, he's dragging his left leg behind. You see that you Marcus have the best view, so I'm going to describe it from your perspective. You would assume that he has had some horrific disease or burns on his body to get in the state that he is currently in. Let me get a better description for you real quick. So like I said, he's got the one horn growing out of the right side of his head. I shouldn't say a horn. It's a horny like growth. It's not a full on like curled ram's horn or anything like that. He's got very long, spindly arms and legs, very gaunt, almost skeletal. His skin is blackened in some way. But you also see large red spots that look like raw wounds. You're not sure what exactly.
Do any of
It's
the other ones have those sores?
no. Just the one that's speaking to you so far. It's a goblin, so long pointed skull. Long skull. Long like it was smushed. Pointy ears, pointy jaw, jagged teeth. And then, like I said, the red patches of what look like raw flesh. And it's wearing scraps of what look like poor leather clothing.
Whose turn was it?
They move forward. And he goes, I am known as Babao. Welcome. What brings you so far away from civilization? Of course, this is all in Goblin, so Galen's the only one that can understand him.
Well, I will tell anyone who's within range of hearing me that he just asked what brings us to the area.
Mel, I mean, is there
Just tell him we're adventuring.
I mean, is there any problem telling him the truth? Maybe he can help us.
Yeah, ask about the thing.
Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, we'll
Goblin
just kill them
scouts?
all.
Yeah.
That's the party I'm used to.
Well, I mean, if you know.
No, I think I mean we're just here to get some crystal out of the mine. So
Yeah.
if they've been down on the
Yeah,
Well,
let's find out what he knows about the crystal in the mine. Maybe he can give us some good information.
maybe he's got some to trade. And this will be quick.
Yeah, we were actually interested in some crystals that are supposedly in the mine.
So you guys are going to move forward and talk. You're not going to shout at him from across the map.
No,
in other words,
no, I'll move up if.
I'll hop over the wall and join. Why don't we keep not everybody move up? Maybe Galen and myself and
we still aren't in combat, right?
you never started combat.
Okay.
Maybe just
kind of one at a time because everyone would talk over each other.
Maybe Sese and Galen and I will go up, and the rest of the people can kind of hang back a little bit.
All right, go ahead and whoever is going to move up, move up.
I don't understand. So, what is this thing here in the middle of our party?
What is this thing where?
Yeah, I see what Brad's talking about.
That's Howard's familiar.
That's a
bird.
Okay. Yeah,
that's the bird.
Like
Okay.
bird.
It's marked red.
It's just because it was colored red from the
okay.
The image.
Well, I'm pretty well hidden here. I think I'm just going to stay hidden.
I'm going to ask him if they've been digging in the mines.
If he's been digging in the mines?
Yeah, if they've heard about the crystal or whatever in the mine.
Oh, no. I was once from the mines. That is true, but I have not been able to return in many a year. There's a force in the lower level that I'm afraid does not agree with me.
All A force in the lower level.
That sounds like
The mine?
danger.
Or of his
Sounds
stomach?
like danger.
Of his
Or is that
intestines?
where his mutations came from?
Yeah. Is that what injured you, old timer?
Oh, this? No, that was from something else, I'm afraid.
What kind of, can you describe what this force is?
Yeah.
I cannot, only that it contested with me.
It what?
It
Contested?
contested. It was uh, a pond can only hold so many large fish, you see.
Oh, so it was bigger and stronger than you.
I'm afraid. Well, perhaps. It's hard to say. I merely didn't want to lose the strength fighting it when the outcome was not certain.
What was it you were fighting?
I never encountered it directly. I only felt its presence and saw the impact of its movements.
What exactly
Hmm.
did you
I
see?
believe it would be strong. I did not see it directly, as I said.
What were the impacts of its movements?
Changes in behavior of the monsters, the air, the flow of power. When you live someplace, you get a feel for how things move.
Would either Galen and I have a sense of what he might be talking about, having known the area or knowing that any kind of description?
Well,
That might
Galen's from pretty far south, but I will say that it's not a stretch for either of your character to understand that animals. You're going to understand this in slightly different ways, but the gist of it is that animals know when there's strong predators in the area and know when to make themselves scarce.
So the goblin doesn't really know exactly what it was. He just
No,
knew.
he could just sense that there was a stronger predator.
Yeah.
And based on the words that he has said, he's not sure if he could take it, so he decided not to. He would rather retreat than risk death.
Okay. And he's already stated that he's not familiar with any recent mining activity.
No, he hasn't been in the mines in some time.
Does he know of anybody that's been in the mines?
No. It's been many years since any adventurers have been through here.
Okay. Well, why do you
have any
remain in this
stories
area?
do you have any stories of any adventurers coming
Yes.
around?
I remember a group of them went one time. They never did come out.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps they found another exit.
That seems unlikely.
What and I'm interpreting through Galen here, but
Yeah.
why does he remain in the area? Is this his home?
Home, of course.
Okay. And who are your friends that are behind you?
The remains of my tribe.
Ooh.
How big's your tribe?
Just what you see here.
How big was it at one time?
At this point, you see there's 4 goblins and a hobgoblin.
Okay. Why is your tribe diminished so much?
Unfortunately, it's hard to find breeding stock in the middle of nowhere. And normal attrition. I'm sure you know it's commonly laughed at by other adventurers, but goblins are not known for their durability in a fight. We have to rely on excuse me.
Old man voice getting to you?
We have to rely on the fact that we can see well in the dark and have decent aim. Direct combat does not suit us.
Well,
Okay.
can you point us into what you think would be the best way to enter the mine?
That building down at the bottom. And he gestures toward the building at the to the left.
Is he aware of any maps of the mine, or does he have any guidance on description? Since he has been in there, but could he draw us up a? If he doesn't have any maps, could he draw us up a schematic of at least his knowledge of the mines?
Well, the mines are underneath. The first few layers are catacombs of some sort. I don't know quite what they were made for, but the original owners of this outpost, I believe, made them for defense. Narrow corridors.
Mm.
Does he remember enough about the mines to draw us up a kind of a map of at least what he's aware of?
He says he doesn't remember he doesn't have enough of a memory for a map, but he offers, "What will you give me for this key?"
What's the key? What's the key do?
Opens locks, of course. Didn't your mother tell you this?
Which locks are we talking about, sir?
The door down at the bottom of the ravine, for one.
That's the house key. Yeah.
Well, what's the price for this key?
What will you offer me?
1 gold piece.
Why don't you offer to have the cleric cure some of his sickness?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There's a good
No,
idea.
no, thank you. I've learned to live with it.
I like my disabilities.
I will trade you the key in exchange for the destruction of the force that is at the bottom that is keeping me from returning.
Sensei's not leaping at that.
So,
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Well, what
yeah.
about-
Okay, that sounds good.
What
does
about?
that mean you're coming with us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would.
No.
You say no.
Are your fellow tribesmen interested in any work to help us in the mines?
We will not be your meat shields.
Well, we're the try. Wait,
Well, we
everybody's
don't
got
so
a
you
right.
just
We
want to
don't
give
need-
us this key for a promise that we'll get rid of that entity.
If
Well,
you
yeah,
go
but
deep
we-
enough, you'll encounter it one way or the other.
We
But
could
will
use
we
a
need the
goblin
key
as a
to get
scout.
down there?
Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way on your own.
But it would be
The
easier.
short one looks resourceful enough.
We could use a couple of his guys as scouts and arrow back-uppers. Couple.
I think
archers.
not.
Well,
Do
We
you
got
not have a
gold.
price?
What?
Do you
We
not
got
have
gold.
a price? I mean,
Yeah.
No, thank you.
okay.
Big strapping
So,
hob.
did I get that right? That we just need to get rid of that entity and you'll give us the key?
Yeah.
So we gotta go down there, kill this thing, come back up for the key.
No, he's
No,
gonna.
he's going to give us the
No.
key.
He'll give you the key now in exchange for your word.
Ah,
Yeah, I mean, what? Well, if we do
If it
encounter
makes you
this,
feel any better, I know you civilized folks like laws. Therefore, while it is not my way, consider it a contract.
There you go, Marcus.
if
Why don't
we
you swear to him?
but if we don't come back, how are you gonna get your key back? I'm not saying that'll
If you
happen.
don't come back, the way will be open. The key will eventually find its way. These things tend to work that way.
I mean, I don't see any downside to this deal. So
No, I don't. Why don't you we'll shake on it with the key for the key.
All right.
do we as a group? I can't remember. I think we bought supplies, so we've got torches. We've got enough torches.
Yeah,
and-
we got all the
We've got
stuff.
torches and rations and
So we don't need anything from them, right?
No.
Barter,
I
trade.
know.
That
or
key
anything.
might be handy.
Yeah, we'll get the key, but any other words of advice as we go into the mines?
He burps in
Be
your
careful.
face.
They can be quite dangerous. Watch where you rest. Watch where you sleep.
Are there traps or booby traps in there we got to be
Oh,
worried
yes.
about? Great.
They have a nasty habit of resetting themselves, so I wouldn't even know where they are at this point. They move sometimes.
I
Sorry
guess
for
I'm gonna.
interrupting your dinner.
Think nothing of it. So then, we have a bargain. A
Yes.
key for your word.
Sure.
All right. He holds his hand up.
I'll shake hands with him.
All right. He's got a surprisingly strong grip, but it stinks.
Part of his hand
Stink.
comes off in my hand.
When you get close enough, he smells of blood, filth, and rotten flesh.
Yeah.
Mm.
It probably smells
It-
good to the female goblins.
To the female goblins, I would riz them up in a minute.
So
All right.
I kind of gesture back to the rest of the group and ask, any more questions for this gentleman? If not, we appreciate your wisdom, sir, and hopefully we'll encounter you when we come out of the mines.
I'm sure you will.
Yep. Well
Keep
met.
in mind that the key does not open all doors.
Uh-oh.
Just the important ones.
Did we ask him if there was any other creatures besides the one that we need to look out for, or did we not ask that?
Oh,
I don't
didn't.
believe you asked, but
That's a good question.
there are many creatures down there. They seem to come and go on a whim. But there is almost always a good number.
Oh boy.
All right, I'm excited to get
All
in
right.
there. Let's do it.
You want to go meet everybody? We got to get to that. We got to get to the entrance via that little bridge, right?
Yeah, you just go down the stairs.
That's not a bridge.
Oh,
it's
those
a
are stairs.
Yeah, there's stairs. Yeah. All right, let's go.
All right.
Do we want to talk about a kind of a formation we want to go in, an order as we go into the mines? I don't mind going first. You guys feel that's the best thing? I don't.
Well, Yanni, you got night vision?
Yes, I do.
So probably have Yanni lead. I'm thinking you could be right behind him, but
Okay.
Yeah, why we have Marcus lead the main force and have Yanni be our scout point,
Yep, that's kind of the point.
so he can find all the traps.
Okay.
One way or the other.
When we find his dead body, go, oh, there's a trap.
Well, and with
All
my
right,
shield, I can do perception checks for traps and stuff.
Well, I'll be tail end Charlie then, and we'll put DeWin and what's now? It's not Anna.
Emiko.
It's
Emiko.
Emiko. We'll put. I don't know. Do you want to put Emiko behind? You afraid something will come up from behind us that much, or
Maybe keep her in the middle. She can
Okay.
heal on both sides.
all right? So then,
Yeah, it makes sense.
So
I think in these mines, anything can happen. We get, we can get hit from a lot of different directions. I think
right. That's why I was saying I'd stick in the back.
that makes
So
sense.
I have night vision, so I can take point, and with my shield I get advantage on perception. So if
Yeah, I
the
think.
win and
I don't know, Yanni. I mean, you could. I don't care. You and Marcus can duke it out for who goes second, but I think Yanni needs to go first. Its passive perception is probably higher than
yeah, it might be better.
yeah.
I think my
And then-
passive perception. It wasn't my aim, but my passive perception is incredibly high.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. Why don't you go second, Galen? I'll go third, and then we'll have like Dewin and Emiko, and then Sese.
Go
So
ahead.
do we need to decide on some SOPs as far as going down here and how we're going to engage?
Flank if possible.
Yep, and meatbags stay by me's for defense.
Meatbags.
Yeah, well, I think we're assuming. I think we're gonna have to assume that anything down here. Is
I do have
gonna be
I did
fun.
have one more question for what's the elder's name?
Babao.
Bebe, Bubba.
Babao. It is everything down there considered hostile since you guys are gone out of there?
It's hard to say, but probably.
In other words, there's not any more of your people down there.
Not that I know of.
All right.
Okay.
Anything that we need to say as a watchword or password or passphrase or anything in case we do find some of your people to let them know that we're friendlies?
No, it's fine.
If it moves, shoot it. If it still moves, shoot it again.
Yeah. So if we do happen to meet one of your people, do we just just say, hey, you sent us? Babao sent us?
Sure.
Okay. He's like he like breaks character. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna run into any of his people.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it. All right, shoot to kill.
All right, so it's Yanni, me, then Marcus.
Yeah, Yanni, Galen, Marcus, Dewin, Emiko, Sese.
And who are the
Okay.
healers again? Just Emiko? Anybody else?
Nope, not me.
I think everybody should still have a healing potion. Do I have a healing spell? I might have a healing spell too. Let's see.
Doesn't our paladin also heal? Like do like that lay hand thingy or whatever?
Yeah,
Oh,
he sings Bon Jovi.
Sorry, Ferris is the one with the healing.
Yeah.
I don't have any healing spells.
All right, I'm gonna go plug in my other headset because my headset died.
Yeah, I thought I had a potion of healing, but now that I look, it doesn't look like I do.
Yeah,
might have
probably 'cause
drank
you
it.
had to use it when you were bitten by the shark.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. hmm
All right, Emiko, I'm gonna need your
Oh,
help.
I do have a healer's kit.
We got one the same time.
The healer's kit. What does that do? I mean,
It's a med kit. You know, bandages, salves, splints. Has 10 uses.
Sese, didn't you buy some healing potions or like a powerful healing potion or something?
Someone's got a powerful one, but we might have had to use it. Sensei was down. I thought at one point too. Is that right, Brad?
You out there, Brad?
He's on mute.
I think you might have stepped away.
No.
Sorry. What was the question?
Don't you have didn't you buy some powerful potions of healing?
No. I mean, I think I have some potions of healing, but I don't think I
You have
found
a
anything.
potion.
You remember that guy was offering those really high end, pricey potions of healing?
The lizard guy, right?
I have one potion of greater healing.
Okay. I thought I knew we might have had something like that, or you had something like that.
I have 2 regular potions of healing. But
So you've got 2 regular and 1 greater?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Anybody else got potions of healing?
Yeah, I've got a greater and a.
All right. So did the party hash out whatever it is they need to hash out?
I think so. I think we're going in the order we spoke of, and I think we're assuming that everything is an unfriendly down in this area, and we're going to pretty much attack pretty much anything unless there's a good reason not to.
Alrighty.
Or fall back and nuke it from orbit. The only way to be sure.
Alrighty.
Okay, I got
Well, whenever the party's ready, go through the lock.
Where's the
Yanni
door?
The
Oh, I
the
see.
building, not the shrine.
What's the shrine to?
You're not sure. It's damaged. There's a statue at in the center there with most of it destroyed.
Said it's a locked door?
Yeah, but you've got a key,
Okay.
or at least you should have a key.
Yeah, I think Galen, you've got the key. You want to unlock it?
No, you do.
Oh, I do. Okay, I'm going to unlock it.
Old key. Cool.
There you go.
Oh, wait. Galen, Yanni, you're supposed to be going first, right? Yanni's not here.
Yeah, he's not here.
You want to move it? Just move him up.
Sure.
I'll see you later.
We do have one
There he
potion
comes.
of healing in the party
No.
inventory.
What was that, Howard?
We do have one potion of healing in the party inventory.
Can I have it?
Sure, since you offered to take point, I don't see.
I'm not actually taking point, but I mean, if I suspect we're gonna encounter some stuff down here that might be good for me to have, since I don't have one, and I think most other people do.
Did we ask you if there was any toxic fumes down here or anything?
You did not.
Wait.
Too late.
So can I grab that potion? Can you transfer that potion of healing to me, Mike? Or
You should just be able to pull it out of shared inventory.
all right, so that's under.
That's the last icon, party inventory.
Underneath that star right there on
Oh,
the left
yeah,
side of the
okay.
screen.
Okay, so I just drag it over to my sheet.
Yep.
All right, cool, done. We got to be through the door.
Yep.
Nope.
There's another door on the inside. This is a small. You would guess it's a shrine room of some sort.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Let's search it for money.
Yeah, I'm just gonna poke around.
Well, half the party's
Or,
not caught up with you anyway, so yeah, you've got time.
Look for trap doors. Look for other doors. Look for.
You search
any
around,
value.
and as far as you can tell, this is like a working entrance, like a front entrance to an underground area, but you don't think it would be the mine specifically.
You don't
like if
Are
there
there
was
any OSHA signs for safety, like maps?
hard hat only area.
It's a rubbed out old sign in common that says 0 days since last accident.
Yeah.
It says days. I thought it would be in hours.
But you're saying that that this may not be the entrance to the mine that we want to get
So
into.
the mine entrance would probably be more industrial. But
Okay.
Babao was saying that this is the entrance to the underground, the underkeep, if you will, that connects to the mines.
All right.
So yeah, when you're ready, just step through the door.
I don't see
Gail or Yanni, you going first?
Emiko.
Yep.
Go for it.
So am I taking the key?
They've already unlocked the doors, but
I know.
Yeah.
If we got other doors that need to be unlocked.
I'll give you the key.
Emiko's still over there. We're going up to this building, right?
yep.
Did I notice anything of the statue? Anything in particular of the statue that we just passed?
Yeah, it's crumbling. It's several hundred years old, you would guess.
Human,
There used to
elven.
be outdoor seating. I will say that you do notice a few remains of human skulls in the bush. Quite old.
Nothing new or having
nothing fresh, if that's what you're asking. With the 19, I will say that because of your backstory, you see what makes you don't see any hard evidence, right? It's been too long.
Right.
But you just get the feeling that there was some kind of bad fight
Okay.
in this area. You know, signs of very old but weathered, but still there if you know where to look and you look hard enough.
It was a bad enough battle that they were not cleaned up afterwards.
Right. Which
They weren't
implies that whoever somebody didn't bother to clean up.
Yeah.
And that makes you assume the defenders lost.
Okay. It's the door in question.
Just due north.
That's what I do. Click on the door.
Just go through it.
Oh, it says it's locked now. I didn't mean to.
But you locked it.
Okay. Hey. That's cool. Nice. Okay. What is this thing that's glowing?
No, I will tell you once everybody's here.
Oh, well, I was okay.
When I moved through, it didn't automatically move through Legade.
I will drag through Legade. So before everybody starts running around, hang on.
He just takes off down the road. Okay. As you descend, okay.
I was going to read it, but you guys kept running for it.
I haven't moved.
Waiting on it.
I know. I paused the game to prevent people from running off.
Okay.
If I didn't, Sese would be like halfway through the maze by now. As you descend the worn stone steps, an eerie blue radiance bathes the corridor. Sulphurous torches line the wall at irregular intervals, with their unnatural flames casting writhing shadows that seem to move with a life of their own. The acrid scent of brimstone mingles with the musky air, making each breath feel slightly wrong, slightly foreign. Remnants of the outpost's previous occupants lie scattered throughout. Chairs overturned at odd angles, tables bearing deep gouges from unknown sources, and personal effects abandoned mid-use, as if their owners had simply vanished. The blue light plays tricks on your eyes, transforming mundane objects into grotesque shapes at the edge of your vision. The silence here is oppressive, broken only by the occasional distant scratch of movement or the whisper of something dragging across stone. The creatures that now inhabit these halls have made their presence known through scattered bones and claw marks on the walls, yet remain unseen, watching, waiting. In the dancing azure light, your own shadows stretch and distort along the walls, sometimes appearing to lag slightly behind your movements. The air grows heavier as you progress deeper, carrying whispers that might be echoes, or might be something else entirely. Every fork in the path, every doorway presents a choice, and you can't shake the feeling that each wrong turn could lead to something far worse than you prepared to face. The relative safety of your group feels like a fragile barrier against the oppressive atmosphere in this place. As you venture further from the entrance, the weight of the earth above you seems to press down, a constant reminder that you're no longer in the realm of the familiar. The blue flames flicker as if in response to your thoughts, casting long fingers in the shadows that beckon you deeper into the unknown. They're sulfur-based torches, which would actually burn blue. So I wanted to do that. So, like I said last time, this is an old school dungeon crawl, which means traps, locked doors, barred doors, stuck doors, lots of opportunities for combat, and it might be fatal. Taking rests should be done with caution and due care, because even a short rest, if you're noisy enough, will eventually attract attention. I would ask that you guys go in order, and you picked that Yanni would be first. So, in the order that you decided that you are moving in, that is the turn that you will act in. Everybody good?
Yep.
All right. Please don't suddenly decide to run off because I might kill you.
Hey, I got something before we start
Yeah.
scrambling down thing. I got a couple doses of poison. I think I want to put some on my hammer.
Poison, is it a contact poison?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look.
The poison says that it only works on slashing or piercing weapons.
All right. Well, I guess I'll use my put it on my longsword then.
Sure. How long does it last?
An hour, I think.
1 minute.
What?
Once applied, the poison retains potency for 1 minute before drying.
Well, that's worthless.
Is that a bonus action to apply poison?
Never mind. That's worthless.
It says it's an action to apply it.
Yeah. It's worthless.
It's definitely something that would be good for like an ambush attack, where you've got the drop on somebody.
You'd have to time it so perfectly. So either that or give up your first action of a combat.
Yeah.
I got it.
So
never mind.
What's the marching order again? It's Yanni first.
Yanni, Galen,
Marcus.
Door here.
Marcus.
Then Dewan, and then Emiko, and then
is that where we came down right here?
That's it.
Where are you pointing?
Here.
No.
Came down.
We came through here, didn't we?
Far east.
Yes.
Okay.
Dewan, then Emiko, then Sese.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
So then you want me to check the door, go down the.
Well, you're in lead, so they're gonna follow wherever you go, unless they start going on their own.
Okay. Well,
so this glowing thing is
that's a sulfur torch.
Yeah.
So did they just burn forever?
Not that you know of.
So can we bring it with us?
It is attached to the wall, but you can try and break it off.
Do we want to take it?
Do I need to have the key, by the way?
If you encounter a locked door,
you've got the key.
Then you would need the key. But Marcus says you've got the key, so
I have the key.
Yeah, I gave you the key.
Okay.
Torch or not?
I
How
don't
long's
want
a
a
torch
torch.
last? I've got 10 torches.
Yep. And if we take one of their torches, it'd be less noticeable. But
Well, sulfur is it's a sulfur gas lamp, right?
It's a sulfur powder.
So something's been filling those things with powder.
Do we
I
know
have
how
no
long
idea
that
yeah.
torch
all
would
right, so
last?
I'm going to check the door.
Okay. You don't on quick examination perceive anything unusual.
Okay.
Do we know how long that torch might last?
Say again.
Do we know how long that torch might last?
The sulfur torches, you have no idea. They've been burning for who knows how long.
All right. So anything on the door?
No, you don't detect any traps.
All right. Listen at the door.
You hear the pop of a torch from somewhere but beyond the door.
Like
The
this torch is
occasional
burning.
psst,
The occasional what?
the hiss. You know, when during burning firewood, it pops.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Crackle of a fire.
Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't able to afford a Foley guy.
All right. Do we want to check out around the corner? Or we want to go ahead and go to this door.
I can't see anything, so I'm not
You
sure.
got the lead, so I think you're going to have to.
All right. I will roll a stealth check and move forward.
All right, go ahead and roll a stealth check. You think you're stealthy?
I hate it when I roll really well. All right. I've got another door. I've got bones, and I've got another door. I got a door forward and a door to my left. All right. Do I perceive any traps or anything?
No, not currently.
Okay. All right. So with the passive perception that I have, are we looking like a spidey sense or what?
So what I'm going to do is if there is something to perceive, I will tell you if something seems wrong or off. Just because you have a high passive perception doesn't mean you instantly see a trap.
Exactly. Okay.
You would perceive that something is off.
All right.
You would still need to roll an active perception or an investigation to find it.
All right. So this is the bare room.
Well, I mean, there's some bones and some spider webs.
Okay. Are the spider webs particularly thick, or are they just standard?
There's a lot of them, but they're not.
All right. Checking this door.
Let's see. Let's see. What did you roll? 19?
Mm-hmm.
2 seconds.
Oh, you said 2 seconds.
1 moment, please. While we connect you with the trap you have detected. All right. So you do perceive something is off about this door.
Okay.
Something that tickles at the senses that you've developed as a gloom stalker.
Okay.
There's magic here.
In this door? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Shoot.
So at this point, you can investigate the trap to figure out how it works and how you might disarm it.
All right. Let's do that. Investigate. I didn't even think about investigation. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay.
Since it is magic, you would need to use Arcana.
Okay. I will motion Dwayne up.
Dwayne up.
Mage up.
All right, the will try
I'm
to.
close to the trap, mage.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Where's
All right.
Emiko?
I motion that there's a trap here, and that there is magic involved.
All right, I'm going to use my arcane knowledge to see.
All right.
Trap.
So that means that you're taking his place to get next to the door.
All right.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll Arcana. It's a DC 15.
And can I help him since I'm,
You are not a wizard.
Okay.
Oh,
15. Meet it or beat it.
Yeah. You did not die.
So you are able to trace in the grains of the wood. It's like one of those magic eye puzzles where you have to like unfocus your eyes to see the pattern. And once you do, you can discern that it is a magical ward that will attempt to hypnotize everyone around it if it's set off. You can't tell what the hypnotic command might be, if any. But you believe that it could be disarmed by breaking certain sequences of runes.
okay.
Or you could set it off. You could just deliberately set it off by having everyone get back.
Now I'll attempt to try to break the sequence.
All right. It's an Arcana roll.
Okay.
It is DC 15 to disable it.
Inspiration?
If he wishes.
We're going to have a lot. Yeah, I don't think I want to risk it.
All right.
There you go.
There you go. You beat it twice, so that works for the next one too, right?
Yeah, it carries over.
So very carefully, you pull out a knife, and you proceed to scratch in changes into the runic formula in the grain of the door. And you are able to disrupt the spell to the point where it will no longer work.
Okay. I tell Yanni I think I disarmed it.
Okay. Sounds good. Now, do I need to unlock it on top of that?
It is still locked.
Okay. So, kind of wild that very first off the rip, we got a magical locked door. Okay. So does the key look like it's going to fit?
Does the key look like it's going to fit? You can always try it.
Okay. I want to see if there's any traps in the key or in the door, like mechanical traps.
Sure. You want to roll perception again?
Yep. I don't know what that was.
You rolled a 1.
Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha. All right.
So you don't find any mechanical traps.
All right. Well, let's try it. Oh, does the key not work?
So I will remind you that I gave you a quest related to picking locks.
I just so the key didn't work. In other
The
words,
key did not work.
It won't work on all locks, he said.
right? Okay. And I do not remember how to pick locks.
Sleight of hand.
I know. Is it control? Normally, it gives me a prompt. It's not giving me any kind of prompt.
So let me find out what the command is again. So let's see. I will show this to you again.
Shift R. Okay. Shift R and click. All right. Okay, here we go. Shift R, click. The door is locked.
Is it not? It was working when I was testing this earlier.
Do you have lock picking tools?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't test it as the DM because if I try it, it'll just automatically unlock. So I will just tell you that the door, after trying to pick the lock, you realize that it is barred from the other side.
Mm.
Sorry, I was muted.
The door has a bar on the other side.
Okay, I got you. All right. Well, then there's nothing we can do besides Mage Hand, right?
Well, I don't know. I was getting kind of thirsty.
I don't think
Why am I
Mage
not
Hand can be
traveling?
cast where you can't see.
Oh, well, there's a keyhole, right?
Right, but you can't cast through the keyhole.
I got you. You'd have to. I'll use my snake camera and get underneath the door. No.
Let me check your inventory.
Yeah. Let me, wait.
Anybody got a
I got
credit
my
card?
cordless drill. I got my cordless drill and a. Oh, there's no charge on the damn battery. All right. Well, I guess that's a dead end then. Okay. Well, all that work.
Well, I mean, it depends on how badly we want to get through that door.
Well, there's probably another way around. All right. Well, what do you suggest, Howard?
Well, there's always a way with me.
Yeah. I'll go check this door down here.
What if I just start wailing at it with my axe?
Then you're gonna probably bring whatever's in here. You know.
Yeah.
All right.
True.
Perception.
No, if I don't say anything, it just means that you don't perceive anything
Okay.
passively.
All right. So I'll check the door.
You don't perceive any traps.
All right. Door's locked. Shift R. Door's locked. Okay. Well, can't get through that one either.
Are you sure you're clicking this right? Because that one should be pickable.
Okay, so I put down Shift R and then click on the door.
Shift right click.
All right, I feel dumb. Sorry. Lock is out of reach. Okay. Can't be picked.
Let me check it. All right. So that one, the door is just stuck.
Okay.
So, as a reminder, stuck doors can be brute forced. Anyone can attempt to brute force a door.
Okay.
Obviously, it is a strength test, so the stronger you are, the better it is. But anyone can try.
All right. Is that athletics?
It's just strength. It's Alt right click.
Door's now unlocked. All right, I'll try to be as stealthy as possible. I don't know if that's a thing at this point.
Yeah, you forced the lock.
All right. Oh, I did not mean to do that. All right, I'm gonna step into the corridor. So that's the other end of this corridor, right? No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so we got a door down at the end of that corridor. I don't feel anything out of the ordinary, right?
No. Like I said, I've got notes all over this map.
All right.
So if you're going to perceive something, I will tell you.
All right.
So
and that goes for secret doors as well.
That goes for secret doors as well. Yes.
All right.
All right. So hang on. Let everybody else catch up.
All right.
We got Emiko like way back at the beginning.
All right. I'm gonna take a potty break while everybody catches up.
All right.
Be long. Will not be long. Promise. I went ahead and put the corned beef and cabbage away.
That's the wrong door, Jason.
Oh.
Now I do have to ask. This is a general question for the party. Are you closing doors behind you? Because that could be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. It can be a good thing because anything trying to sneak up on you has to open the door and you'll hear it, potentially. It can be a bad thing if you need to run away and have to deal with closed doors.
I prefer to leave doors open where they were closed so we can know where we.
Sure.
Brad, are you
I didn't drop any more dinner in here. Nope. What are we holding on for here?
I think we're just waiting for Sese if he's going to move up.
Oh, wait. You're waiting for me to move up. Oh, I'm sorry.
Where's Yanni? I don't see him.
Yanni's around the corner.
There's two corners.
Yeah, we're up here waiting for you guys.
Wrong way.
What?
You're going the wrong way.
I'm stacked on a door.
Oh, that's it.
All right.
I'll give him a hand signal. I'll just tell him that I'll give him a hand signal if I need you guys to back off.
Now, here's another question: is everybody going to be right up on Yanni's 6 when he's opening doors?
No, please.
Or are you going to give him that EOD radius?
Can we have the healer nearby in case we need to have that? Maybe third.
Well,
where was
she's never going to be far away. Let's
okay.
put it that way.
All right.
All right. So since you're going to ask, you don't perceive anything unusual about this door.
Okay. All right. No matching key. That was shit. I was pressing on the wrong. Cannot be picked. So what do I perceive about this door then?
Just that you can't pick it. The door seems to be stuck rather than locked.
Okay.
And yes, I realize that the text says that you break the lock, but roll with it. I've only got so much I can do with the automation.
I thought I Okay, Alt, right click, failed to break the lock. How many times can I try?
I mean, technically, you could, because you're trying to break it, you can try as many times as you want, but it is noisy.
Okay, we've got a wide open space here this time. I'm going to stealth again.
You think you're stealthy?
Yep.
So as you enter in, you see the wreckage, and the north and the east walls have been engraved with strange geometric patterns that draw your eyes in a never-ending loop, almost as if it's trying to trap your attention.
Oh, no, no, no. We
A
need better.
crushed helm lies in the northeast corner of the room.
Okay.
The
I'll step
skull
out.
is still in it.
The what?
The skull is still in it.
Okay.
It is very old.
Okay, so you're saying on the north and south wall,
The north and the east.
the north,
North,
yeah,
east.
okay. So there's glowing geometric patterns.
No, I said it's engraved in geometric
Oh,
patterns.
engraved in geometric patterns. Okay. And there's a
crushed helm in the northeast corner.
Okay. Grab the helm on the way out and inspect the remains.
Sure.
See if it can tell me anything.
Go ahead and roll history.
Okay. Do we have any history buffs here?
Alas, poor Hugo. I knew him well.
Yes, I was going to say, wonder who that was. All right. Any other history buffs here? No? Going once? Going twice? Anybody can help me with history?
I got a 0.
You got a 0?
I'm good with all intelligence.
Okay, well, I'll hand it to him and we'll talk it over.
All right. So go ahead and roll with advantage. This is very
help
obscure.
anybody, right?
What?
You don't have to be. I have a +3.
+7.
The plus doesn't matter necessarily, but it's logically speaking, DeWin would know probably at least as much, if not more, especially since Sese did not grow up in this area. And your education on the other countries, perhaps lesser countries, was not as thorough as it could have been.
They aren't of the master race.
Well, they would tell you, yes, of course. I mean, they're the people of Ra.
Yeah.
So this is going to be an exceptionally difficult history point.
Oh.
So it's a DC 30.
Oh, shoot. So impossible.
It's not impossible. A 20 will get it.
Okay. He gets to roll at advantage, but that's about it. Go, Howard. Go, Howard. Go, Howard.
Sorry,
Am I able to cast guidance on him before he does his little thingy?
You can, yeah.
He's already had. Oh, yeah. Guidance is a plus, not a.
Yes, that's correct.
But he has to roll a 20, so I don't know that will help. Is that a cantrip?
Well, he gets a +7. So if her cantrip adds a +3 and he rolls.
Yeah.
I am.
All right, where is Dwayne?
It's he's around the corner. You gotta go through the door to the south.
Oh, did I go the wrong way?
No, you're heading in the right direction. You just haven't gone there
the wrong way. I didn't see any other entrances off of that room.
You did not.
Okay. Did it look like debris had come down from the ceiling?
Ceiling and walls, yes.
Okay.
Wait, I can't see which one to win is.
Go through the south door, and where are you? I don't know where you're at.
I'm right at the
He's directly behind you. He's right to
Behind
the west.
west. Okay. Yeah, because for some reason it's like I'm
He's
only
over here.
over there. Yeah, because for
Over
some
there,
reason
over
my
there.
map is really small.
Mm.
Zoom in.
Yeah, you can zoom in.
Yeah, when I try to zoom in, then it's like showing me my little character icon disappears when I zoom in.
Oh.
So, all right. So he's over here.
Yep, you're like right next to him.
Okay, great. All right. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do the guidance spell.
Yeah, I believe it's a cantrip, but go ahead and throw it into the chat anyway, just so that because I know it's different than Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
So it looks like you get one use. So go ahead and roll your history, and whichever's highest, you get to add a d4 to it.
History at advantage.
Nope.
No, I would say roll a d4, but you're not going to make it.
Yay.
Oh man.
If we use Common Core math, it works.
Right.
So unfortunately, whatever remains on the helmet is not enough to tickle your memory,
Okay.
Dwayne.
All right, Dwayne. Hi,
Dwayne.
that was great, Dwayne. I don't know. That's great.
The ghetto wizard.
Yeah, the ghetto wizard. Do you smell what he's cooking? Do you
It's
want
the
to check
wizard
out?
from the top rope.
Yeah. Do you want to check out the geometric patterns on the wall, or do we want to just move on?
I could check them out.
Okay, just know that I had a weird feeling in there. Right?
Yeah.
I had a weird feeling in there when I went in there. So
I think you've got people in
Use
the
your
way.
arrow key. Lots of people are standing on
Yeah.
top of each other.
Here,
about that. Does that help?
Yes.
You guys are piled up on each other like a Roman orgy.
Yep. Oh, damn. Whoa.
Okay,
So I will read the text again if you don't remember. The north and east walls have been engraved with geometric patterns that attempt to trap your gaze within them.
okay.
Like your eyes just naturally follow the pattern like a labyrinth.
I try to discern if there's any kind of rhyme or intelligence. Puzzle, is it
That sounds like an investigation roll to me. So go ahead and roll. We'll make it a hard roll. 20.
Nice. That's great to me.
I will still let you roll Arcana. Also a 20.
Can I help? No.
Unfortunately, you're not able to discern the function or the meaning behind these geometric patterns, but you do believe it is something to do with magic in some form or another. Perhaps if the stone that has fallen hadn't fallen, you would have been able to get more information out of what it was attempting to do. Or it's equally possible that if it was intact, it might do it to you. So 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
All right. Since there's no other exit out of that room, I suggest we either double back or continue on, because we've got that one other passage that we left.
You got the point.
All right, I'll go up there and check it out. Okay.
There's this door here too, right?
I was gonna go back up and double check this other passage before we move forward with opening more doors.
Okay.
Which one?
Way up
Go back to the start, and then
Yep.
we got another hallway to go down.
Okay, so we're following you.
Yep.
That's annoying. In order to move Legade.
I'll just bring him up with you. There.
All right. So this one can't be picked either.
It shouldn't be locked.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'll roll a stealth.
You think you're stealthy?
All right. I got a shield on the floor and looks like maybe a pelvis.
It is indeed a pelvis.
Is it a magical pelvis?
Let's see. One moment, please.
Maybe Elmore could use it.
What's that? A pelvis?
Pelvis.
Well, I only need half of it now because half of mine's been upgraded.
He's better, faster, stronger.
Yep.
I don't want some old used one. I want new metal.
Okay, so Marcus, as you enter the room and take a peek in, you see that there's dwarven runes carved into the north wall, beaten in with a sword blade or an axe blade. Someone has scrawled the runes right door left in dwarvish runes on the north wall. And the shield is a charred wooden shield.
It says what?
Right door left.
Right door is to the left.
No, right or left.
So the right door went away. It left.
Yeah, that's what I would interpret it as. The correct door is to the left.
As long as it didn't WRIGHT, right door, left.
Well, I was thinking the correct door left.
Yeah.
Right? Like it went away. So the correct door is gone. So there is no correct door.
There's no door.
I'm going to kind of search the room for any kind of secret passages or.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Is there any
shield have any kind of properties?
It's burned. It has a smoky property.
Yeah. Is it a magical burnt?
No, it's just burnt. And Marcus perceives no secret doors.
Okay.
Somebody else want to search? That was a bad roll.
About 27.
You perceive no secret doors.
There's no secret doors.
So just the right door left is the only.
All right, somebody keep that in mind and write that down or something. Am I looking down this corridor, and is there a turn to the right there at the end of the corridor?
Sure looks that way because you can see the flickering flames of a torch.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay.
Lost here. So we're going down?
Oh, you're going down, dude.
We're all going down, I think.
Going down
All
for
right.
real.
Yep. Okay. I'll wait.
Yeah, this is a hang back.
Galen, you want to get ahead of me?
That looks like more than just a wooden shield.
I've only got so many art assets.
Yep.
That's a fancy shield. No magic properties to that?
Nope. You can pick it up and equip it to see if it's cursed. I mean, maybe it's magic.
I'm just waiting down here on the corridor.
Yep.
Down the way.
I think the party is confused. They're letting you go ahead.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to bunch them up.
Okay. So everybody's down that corridor. Okay. All right, come down this next
Everybody.
corridor. Still don't see anybody. There we go.
So is he at another door?
No, I'm at another bend in the corridor.
All right. Yeah, Galen, you want to move
Oh.
up behind him?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't know we had moved.
It's hard
I'm
to
moving. I don't want to peek around the corner.
You perceive nothing of note. And I will just say, if your active roll is less than your passive, and I haven't said anything, then there's nothing there.
Okay. I can't move. There we go. Okay. I got 2 doors.
the right one's to the
The
left.
left one.
Yeah, the left one. So this one right here.
And if we open the right door, I think we got to jump left.
Oh shit. Okay, got
All right.
somebody. Got somebody. Contact front.
Danger close.
As you descend further into the dungeon, the air grows thick with the acrid smell of alchemical experiments and scorched metal. The narrow tunnel opens into a larger set of chambers that bear all the hallmarks of kobold ingenuity. A maze of rickety wooden platforms connects various levels, while crude pulleys and counterweights creak overhead. Strings of tiny bells serve as a makeshift alarm system ringing into the night, and the walls are dotted with suspicious-looking holes at varying heights.
Uh-oh.
The kobolds have transformed this space into a workshop of controlled chaos. Half-finished mechanical contraptions litter wooden workbenches, and the floor is strewn with gears, springs, and other salvaged parts. Smoke from small forge fires create a thin haze near the ceiling, while the constant tinking of metal on metal echoes throughout the chambers. The kobolds themselves dart between platforms with practiced ease, their scales glinting in the light of sputtering oil lamps. 2 of them are distinguished by their leather aprons covered in scorch marks, and tool pouches that clank with each movement. Their smaller kin scramble about, testing trap mechanisms and adjusting the tension on various springs and ropes. A series of chalk marks on the walls appears to be a crude blueprint for some larger mechanism, while a pile of suspicious-looking kegs sit ominously in one corner. The entire space feels like a powder keg ready to explode, both literally and figuratively. And with that, roll initiative.
Whoa.
That is a. Oh, some kobold got an.
Marcus and Yanni. Matt?
Man, I haven't been rolling for crap.
I mean, either.
All right. So as you step in, the alarm bells ringing as you open the doors.
There's alarms ringing as we open. As
Yeah,
Johnny
they've got bells and strings set up to serve as an alarm.
I haven't. How did it assign me a? Oh wait.
You all right?
Didn't Yanni or
Oh, you were so far back, I didn't include you in combat.
Well, you'll need to do that.
Well, go ahead.
did Yanni check the? So did he encounter the kobolds when he opened the door on the left? I can't see where
he
he's
did.
at. Bruce.
He did.
Did he check it for traps or?
He did.
And they just didn't find any.
Yeah. All right. So, first kobold's going to relieve himself with a sling. And Yanni's right there in front.
2 slings.
Oh, but it's disadvantage because of my shield.
Okay. Yep. Good to reminder. Thank you. I'm guessing that misses. So, your AC 15. So, yep, misses.
It will be your turn next.
Yanni.
Oh, I was muted. I don't know what the hell that was. What happened there? So I can only see 3 that are in front of me, but it sounds like there's a lot of commotion. Correct?
That's correct. And if you're worried about the number, I will tell you that these are CR 1/8.
Good. We're going to, I guess, just start shooting people. Why isn't my thing at the bottom? Okay. So we will.
Well, I don't know. What's their motivation? I mean, maybe you could bargain with them.
All right.
Wow. 12.
Which one were you targeting?
The one there in front. I'm sorry. I meant to do that.
So 12 does hit.
All right.
Yeah, make sure you target the kobolds when you do it. That way it tells you.
And
so you shoot him with the hand crossbow, and he immediately keels over dead.
Okay. And as a cunning action, I will.
Happy kobold, no!
But I only get one of those attacks, right? I don't have that. He's not high enough level to get that. Okay. What was I looking for?
I don't know.
My brain is just not working tonight. Okay. Bonus action. There we go. Bonus action. Cast spell. Zephyr Strike. No, I don't want to use that right now. Screw that. All right. My cunning action will be that I will stealth.
Okay. So go ahead and roll. Yeah, you're so what are you how are you hiding?
I don't know how I'm gonna. I guess around the door jam. I don't know. Freak.
We'll say that you duck in among the scaffolding.
Oh, okay, because I can't see scaffolding. Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, I didn't want it to be too cluttered when
Okay.
you guys.
So
If I had everything in here that was supposed to be, I can't tell what's going on.
Yes. All right. So I'll duck around the corner, and that way it leaves a path for everybody. And I'll mention that I'll yell out 1 down, 2 more in this room. It sounds like there's many more.
Anything else?
That's all the only actions I've got. I've only got 1 attack, right?
Sassy, why are you moving? It's not your turn.
Well, apparently I wasn't even in the room.
Well, you're supposed to keep up, man. That's why I said when combat happens, it happens.
Yep.
If you're like letting somebody go like 3 rooms ahead, then they're on their own until everybody catches up.
Yep.
All right. All right. And can this guy see? I don't think he can see it, but he's gonna just he's gonna hold his action. And that stealth roll was good enough that their passive perception isn't gonna beat it. So does your shield help if it's just you, Galen?
No.
I know it's defending is a good thing, but if it's just you, it's just a straight attack.
Protection.
Got it.
It's
regular.
Yeah.
All right. Another sling attack.
On.
Oh no.
And completely whiffs it. And he like does it so badly. He actually throws his sling at you. Instead of like slinging a rock at you, he just literally releases the entire thing, and it just flies at you and just bounces off a wall. The kobold's looking at its hand and looking at you like, "Fuck me."
So I got a free sling.
Well, I mean, if you want to pick it up, yeah. That was that one. Let's see this one. We're gonna do some moving.
Your turn.
Come on. Oh, I guess I gotta not be targeting. And then this guy.
It's your turn.
So, Matt, you can hear this, and there are a lot of kobolds. You already knew that from the combat tracker, but now your character knows it too.
Yep.
Oops. I had 2 highlighted.
Oh, it said I had one additional because of the dread ambusher. I could get one additional attack.
Oh, go ahead and make an additional attack, but
Okay.
you need to call it out.
I was just reading because I thought there was another way to
Right.
get another attack. And he takes an extra D8 weapon damage if I hit.
So,
Okay.
so target one, and then go ahead and do it.
All right. Target. Where is? Okay, there we are. All right. This was the guy that attacked me first. Is that right?
I think it was this one, but I don't remember.
It was this one. All right.
Okay.
Attack him. Do I have advantage at him? No. All right. What attack? Oh, I am hidden. So do I have an advantage for attacking?
You're hidden now because you took a bonus action.
Okay. So can I advantage or no advantage?
Does Dread Ambusher give you advantage?
Being hidden gives me advantage, doesn't it?
Right, but you hid after you attack.
Okay, got it. Okay, never mind. Okay, got you.
That hits.
All right. And then I take an extra D8. Let me open up my character sheet again. Do I have to click on Dread Ambusher?
And it was the release the one in the back.
Yeah. It doesn't say that I have to. Just says an extra D8, but it doesn't give me the ability to do anything with it.
Mm.
So do I just roll a D8? Jimmy, just roll a D8.
I'm looking to see. You didn't target him, did you?
I did.
Oh, because it wants to apply the damage to you.
Oh, well then what am I supposed to do to target him? Because I thought it was just click on him.
No, it's the little bullseye button, the one that if you hover over it says select targets.
Oh, okay, I was on the wrong one. Okay.
It's fine. You did 8 plus D8.
Jimmy, roll
Is that
a D8.
right?
Yep.
There's no need.
Okay. He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. All right. Okay, now I am done.
Make ready. Your turn comes.
Sese.
There's a whole lot of them.
Well, not much I can do this turn.
You could dash.
Wait, where'd I go? Lost myself. There I am. Then 20.
You get 30.
Yeah, I'd go 10.
Oh, you did 10 and then 20. I got it.
Yeah.
Do you want to dash and try and get ahead?
Nah, it's all right.
All right. Any bonus actions or anything?
No.
It's your turn.
And it's my turn. Hey, my map just moved. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20.
So if you target him, it'll be a little bit easier.
Yeah, I got him targeted.
Cool. That hits. And does when you for your side, does it show that it's in green and the target is the overwhelmed kobold?
I just have little red like dots surrounding him.
No, I mean in the chat.
No, it just said what I rolled.
Got it. So you hit. and you did 10 points of damage.
All right, I'm going to hit him again. Oh, he's dead? Let's see, I did 5, 10, 15, 20. Whoops. 25, 30. I can split my attack like that, right?
Let me check. I'm not sure. It doesn't come up often.
Didn't realize these are like, dandelions we're fighting.
I did say they were CR 1/8. So yes, you can make an attack, move, and then make another attack.
Okay.
That's what I thought, but I had to check. Damn.
And
Proud kobold, we barely knew you.
that is it. That's all my movement, and I can't think anything bonus action to do.
Okay.
You are next.
Marcus. You're muted.
I'm gonna I can't see anything, so I'm gonna move. That's 5. This door's open.
It is.
Where are the kobolds?
They did.
Marcus just comes in and there's just blood splatters everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know. I lost track of movement there.
They came out of this door down here. Is that correct, Mike?
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. There's scaffolding, pulleys, ropes. There's alarms.
It's a whole little tinkerer's workshop down here. Interestingly enough, kobolds usually work for dragons.
Okay.
Fun little trivia for you.
So there's no kobolds in the room I'm in. They're alive.
That's correct.
And they came out of this door, and this door is shut now.
That's correct. It's got a little weighted pulley, so it closes after itself.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just wait by the door and hold action.
Okay.
And I'll kind of just wait over on this side of the door.
And you're holding action.
If anything comes out of that door, I'm going to hit him with lament.
It is your turn.
Okay, dokie.
And I guess that's it.
All righty. Stop it. All right. So you're going to go simultaneously. So go ahead and it will get its attack regardless, but go ahead and
take a whack at it.
Yeah, do whatever you're gonna do.
What is? Oh, laments your sword
That's my axe.
or axe.
Oh, come
Wah,
on.
wah, wah. So you swing and it actually blocks your attack with a dagger, and then tries to shiv you. Actually, I'm going to roll with advantage on that one since you rolled a 1. And it hit. You take 6 points, which I have applied.
Okay.
You are next.
To win.
Waste.
One.
I don't know. Marcus might consider that like just a manly as hell kobold to block your attack with a dagger.
That's pretty impressive.
This kobold has spirit.
That's all that's going to be left of it pretty soon.
One target. Has it been damaged?
It has not.
Mike, so on my held action,
Yes.
I could have attacked, used my second attack, right?
No, because it's a held action. It's kind of like a react. Well, I don't know if you would get 2 strikes.
I mean, it's a held action. I'm just holding what I would have normally done. I mean, I could have gone through the door and just attacked, right? But I held my action. I don't see why I
Let
couldn't.
me check. Let me check.
Yeah.
So the extra attack is worded so that you only benefit from it when you make an attack on your turn. So apparently the text for extra attack is specific about it being on your turn. Yeah, so beginning at 5th level, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn. So
Well,
unfortunately, you don't get the extra attack with a held action because it's not on your turn anymore.
but am I just delaying my turn by holding the action?
You're getting an advantage of going when you choose to or at an event of your choice.
All right. Okay.
Apparently, that's the trade-off that was made because it's pretty specific. It has to be on your turn.
All right. Yeah. I mean, in hindsight, I should have just gone through the door and attacked. But oh well.
All right, so you did 15. All right. Anything else, Dwayne?
No.
Emiko.
Am I standing behind? Who am I standing behind?
You were behind me, but I went.
Right.
Okay, I'm just gonna move up a little bit because oops, it says I collided into the wall. Let me see here.
I find it's easier to use directional keys.
Yeah, I don't really. It's really hard for me to see on this map. So I just see like this little kind of glowing thing.
Yeah, that's the torch.
Okay.
Move to the light, Carol Ann.
Let me see here. Okay. All right. I'm just going to move up a little bit.
All right.
Let's see here. Oh, I see. Oh, I see all the blood now. Oh my God. Um, all right. I'm just going to move up just a little bit more because I'm just seeing, I think, part of the room right now.
Nope, that's a wall that you're.
Oops. That's the wall. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. This thing that's right in front of me, is that a door?
It's a door. I didn't do the graphics to have an open door versus a closed door, so you just have to look at the little white symbol on it.
Okay.
You guys walk through it.
Yeah, if you walk through it, if you have the movement. Do you have the movement to get that far?
If
One,
not, I'll well,
2, 3, 4.
I'll go back if I don't.
I think you might have gone one too far.
Okay.
And I will save you from asking. No one is hurt.
Okay, so
Wait,
there
didn't
aren't any kobolds next to me, anything like
Oh,
that?
I'm sorry. You're right. Jason, sorry, Marcus took a knife.
Yes.
He got shivved.
Yes, he did. Okay, but I'm not anywhere near him.
Correct.
Okay. All right. I think for now I'm just going to that'll be it for me.
All right. So it would be Legade's turn, but I think Dwayne has to command him to do something.
well, he goes on mine.
Yeah, he goes on your turn.
Yeah, can get his own.
Actually, I'm just going to remove him from combat.
Doesn't fight anyway.
Correct.
It will be your turn next.
Yanni.
Awesome. No targets in front of me, correct? And
Unless you want a little friendly fire.
Right. Did anybody check this door, by the way?
No one has checked that door.
Okay. And who went through this door?
That's the Cobalt Pez dispenser.
Cobalt's Pez dispenser. So everybody's been holding their action.
They had been, yes.
Well, just Marcus.
I will hold my action to see if anything comes through that door.
Okay.
It's your turn.
He's going to slide over. And he, so since you're holding your action, you just see a sling bullet fly out and just smack Galen right in the face.
Damn.
What? Is that a called shot?
No.
He's furious.
Doesn't
Furious
my AC
kobold.
stop it from hitting?
It hit you. Or at least it says it hit you.
Because my AC is 18.
Did it not? Oh, it didn't have you selected. So it pinged off your helmet.
Okay.
The DM has to select the target too. And it curses you in Kobold. All right.
That's just clicks and whistles to me.
Do. So the one closest to the door gives some more clicks and whistles. And it rolled a 1. So it hurls a flask at you. And let's roll a d20. It hit.
Flask.
Mm. So you take 9 points of acid damage as it throws this flask at you, and acid is sprayed all over you. Do you need a hand applying that damage?
-9, I can get it.
Cool. And then it's kind of stuck there. It'll stay.
-9.
Kind of hunkers down.
It is your turn.
46. What is that? Oh, whoops. There we go.
All right.
6,
Let's see. The next one is going to try and do a repeat of what was attempted before and try and sling you. Targeting a kobold again. Why is it targeting a kobold?
because they're dumb.
Yeah, 15 isn't going to hit, so it's fine. And it's going to back up.
Turn.
You need to move so that you can at least draw them into the room rather than. Yeah.
All right. So this one basically says and throws a big clay urn at Galen because he's the one he can see. And it's +4. Oh, nice. Blackjack. So you get treated to the contents of this large earthenware jug. And you are now front face with a green slime. So everything in contact with a green slime takes a D10, and you keep taking it until it's scraped off or destroyed.
Yeah, you guys need to fall back.
So you take 5 points of damage from the initial encounter. And every turn thereafter, you will take another D10.
Okay.
So this time, the slimes give you hugs.
It will be your turn next.
Sese. Poor Galen's having a rough time of it up here.
You're muted, Brad.
That green slime, is that green slime something I can lesser regenerate?
You can regenerate the damage, but it's an actual creature.
It's not a condition then.
It's not a condition, no.
5.
It is a little clingy though.
It's very
15.
it's lovingly worming its way to get nestled up right up in there.
Well, I can't even see anything.
You can't?
Nope. I mean, I can see Dwayne and I
We're
can
gonna
see
stay with that.
Galen and Marcus, but
I guess I'm Cena then. You can't.
let me see. Hold on. Maybe I got something here.
So I will say that as an adventurer, you know that sunlight will get rid of green slime, as will cure disease or any effect that deals fire, cold, or radiant damage. Although I will say that dealing fire, cold, or radiant damage, unless it's targeted, could burn Galen as well. Should you have any of that?
Well, I have gentle repose for when he dies.
Got it.
So I got that going for me. Just looking over what I got here spell wise. I don't have anything else. Gotta have a range 30 feet. Nope. I'm not sure there's much I can. Nah, there's nothing I can do.
All right.
That's it for me.
It is your turn.
Kobold. Just regular kobold. And he's going to sling Marcus. Or attempt to, anyway.
Well, you're really getting beat up there, Marcus.
It's Galen that took it on the chin.
Oh, yeah. He's the one with the green slime on
I
him.
absorbed some of what Marcus would usually take.
Mm-hmm. And he missed. So, Galen,
All right. I have a question. Putting it out there. These sulfur torches, are they low enough that I can just like rub my body on them to burn this thing off of me?
It would be your full action, but yes, you could.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Come on, baby.
Do I have to roll something?
Nah. But like I said, it's your full action, your bonus action.
No, that's fine. I didn't have anything else to do after that.
You are next.
Marcus.
Question.
Yo.
If so, I've got the extra attack.
Yep.
But if I rage and go into a frenzy, do I get 3 attacks?
I thought each of those is a bonus action.
You can, I guess, so you can only use 1 bonus action.
Right.
Okay. So there's no benefit. There really is no benefit in going into a frenzy anymore.
Right.
Okay.
If you went into a rage last round and you want to go into a frenzy this round,
But there's no benefit because I already get an extra attack, and I can only use as a bonus action.
If you had done the rage and then a frenzy, then you would get 3 attacks.
Oh, you would?
yeah.
That's the way I'm reading it.
But you'd have to do the rage this round and then the frenzy
Yes.
next round.
Yep.
Correct. But I can. So the extra attack feature that I have, is just an action. It's not a bonus action.
Correct.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Okay.
Your attack action produces 2 rolls of the dice.
2 swings. Yep.
Okay. That's what I wanted to clarify. Thank you. Okay, so there's no kobolds in the room with us. Is this guy is attacking through the
He is
doorway?
in melee range with you.
He is. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna hit him with lament.
Yep.
A hit.
Yep.
Ooh, good one.
Take that.
He is still up.
He's still standing. Well, I guess I'll hit him again then.
I mean, he looks fucked up, but he's still standing.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Still standing?
Not anymore.
No.
We're posted up pretty good now, Marcus.
I felt like the room are just like, no.
I'm gonna just gonna do a little movement, kind of get out of any sling range from them in the door. I'm just gonna move to the side here.
Okay, is that it?
And yeah, that's it.
It will be your turn next.
You're up.
Oh, Dwayne?
Yep.
All right, well, let's see if we can find a target. Oh, there we go.
Over there.
I have to know before I cast for some reason. Has this my target been previously?
It is not. I'll just. None of the ones in the room have been damaged.
I'm targeting the near one, so. Okay.
Damn. Bloodied but not dead.
All right. And that'll do it for me.
Is that it?
Yep.
Emiko.
Ready. Your turn.
I had a question. I thought that remove disease was like a second level spell, but I don't see it for me.
May not have it in your matrix, but I think it's third level.
Okay, yeah, because I looked and I found remove curse,
Yeah,
but not remove disease.
I believe it's cure disease.
Huh. That's weird. All right. Okay, so did Galen successfully get that slime thingy off
He
of
did.
him or no?
Yeah.
But is it still like walking around or
No. It was just coating him, and he burned it off with a torch.
okay. All right. So and then where is Galen on this map?
Right there.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go through this door
Mm-hmm.
next to Galen, and I'm going to cast cure wounds on him. I'll
Okay.
do he's down by was it 12 hit points?
15? Hold on. 14.
14. Okay, I'll do the cure wounds as a level 2 spell. All right, let me see here. 2.
Since it's a little claustrophobic for everybody, tight squeeze, I'm adding everybody's name. To make it easier to find the PCs.
Okay, thank you. All right, so let's see. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so that's it for me.
Make ready. Your turn comes.
Yanni. Matt.
Sorry. Okay. No targets, and I held my action last time, and we're not bringing anybody into the room, correct? Nobody else has entered the room.
Currently, yeah.
But we got one at the door. A dead one at the door, right?
Yeah.
So Mike, can I no longer refer to the Legacy 2014 rulebook? Can you only refer to the 2024 rulebooks now on D&D Beyond?
You mean in Beyond?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've cut it off.
You can't even open the old rulebooks.
Yeah. What you paid for, you don't get to keep. That's one of the reasons why I was saying before, it's like I might want to switch game systems because it kind of sucks to pay them money only for them to take it and say, great, give me more.
Am I still stealth?
You are still stealthed.
All right.
Dang, what book did I buy that might not be available now?
Hits.
Okay. And
Which one are you going for?
the one here. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I clicked. I clicked off of that and back onto that. I should have been this one right here. And then the extra D8. Do I just need to roll that additionally?
You would, but
It doesn't matter. Okay. So can I take the extra attack then?
well, the Dread Ambusher is only on the first
On the
attack.
first, yeah, right. The first round of combat.
Right, which is ain't.
Okay. Then I need to.
You are no longer stealthy, by the way.
Right. So I need to take the cunning action and stealth away.
Or not. I mean, it's not like they've been terribly effective, but up to you.
I could stealth right where I'm at.
Yeah.
That way I could just shoot them when they come down the hallway. Yeah. Okay.
It is your turn.
All right. Furiosa doesn't have a target. He'll hold his action until somebody pokes around the corner.
It is your turn.
That sucks. All the good ones are gone. And he's going to use a sling attack on Dwayne. Missed it by 1. And everybody else has stepped back, so he's going to juke back. I took the blood with me. Well, whatever. That's his turn.
He really stepped in it.
He did. He's like dragging along the corpse of his buddy.
Probably a Skyrim glitch. His body's flopping around or something.
So this door is just a swinging door, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not locked, in other words.
It's open.
And it opens from left to right or right to left?
Normal from right to left.
So I'm closest to the hinge, is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, you're directly in front of it, so you're equidistant from either edge of the door jamb.
Well, it looks like to me I'm a little more to the right.
Yeah, they're all doing that, even like the north-south too, Brad. It's just a light trick or something.
Light trick.
Well, I just wanted to say I gotta do something real quick, so I'll be right back. So
Okay.
if anybody needs to play my character, it's fine.
All right, I don't know what that means. So I'm gonna stay back here. I'll pull a javelin and hold my action.
Okay.
It is your turn.
Hmm. So let's see what this does.
Oh, you can get to the original source book. It's not easy.
Got it. So Dwayne and Galen hear the kobold scream out in Draconic, "Fuck your mother!" And then he throws a pony keg into the room with a
I can
few.
speak Draconic. What did he say?
He said, "Fuck your mother."
Oh,
So the door is closed, right?
The door is open.
it's just the artwork.
Yep. I don't have artwork to show that the door is open or closed. You have to look at the little white symbol.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you got it already.
So a barrel comes out. Let's see, it's within 20 feet. Yeah. And it explodes. So everybody in the room needs to make a DC 12 saving throw.
Assuming dexterity.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I saw this in the dream last night, and rolled a.
You saw the powder keg coming into the room.
I did.
Are you burning you're burning the 15?
I thought I had a 17.
You have an 18 and a 15.
Well, yeah, I'll use the 15 because you said it was DC 12, right?
Yeah, I did. Still load some saving throws.
Oh, Emiko needs to do one.
Yeah, I'll roll 4. Is that everybody? Yep. So we're going to roll some damage. And anybody that rolled better than a 12, which looks like Marcus, Dwayne, and Yanni, you take half.
Oh, roll for Emiko.
Thank you. Oh, I already rolled for Emiko. She rolled a 2.
Oh.
So everybody takes 14 unless you save, in which case you take 7.
Roll
Damn
the
it.
damage.
37 now.
Wait, is he in his own blast radius?
He is.
Did he take damage?
Oh, he's dead. He's only got like 5 hit points.
Suicide run. Suicide bomber.
It was a sapper.
Pretty much. You know, the other ones behind him are.
I don't think he thought that far ahead.
I think he figured you were going to kill him either way.
That's like the
No, he's right.
the Goblin Grenade Brigade from Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. Galen.
Ah. Why is it not? Come on, dang it. Arrow key, arrow key. And
Dust. Amazingly, he's still alive.
and we'll give it to him again.
Oh, yeah.
I know I don't even need to now, but I
Go ahead
just
and roll
want
the
to see
damage.
it.
I'm curious.
Yeah, will this cleave through to the other guy? Was it you that had cleave rules or something on?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other guy's right behind him, so French splat.
Mm-hmm.
He dies from brain fragments. Shrapnel.
More or less. I've never had anyone use it. So let's see.
So with cleave, like the first set of hit points comes off with the first guy and keeps going through the hit points till you run out.
Yep. And you did a total of 12, 16. So yeah, you. So how does this come out, Elmore?
Well, oh, you killed the wrong one.
Oh. Revive. No, they're both dead actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he wants you to describe in cinematic terms.
Well, as the sword went through the first one, the strength of the stroke pulled it and cleft the other one as well. That's all I got.
All righty.
You put my
Put you on the spot.
My imagination on the spot there. I wasn't ready for it.
So everybody should have gotten some experience points for that too.
Well, that's it. It's over.
I mean, for now, go to a different room. We'll find more.
I didn't see the experience.
It's 50 experience points.
How much?
50.
And you added that, or?
Well, it was supposed to add it for me, but Howard says that it didn't.
Well, I don't see it. Would it be in the chat log?
Whoop, wrong
it should
character.
apply it directly to your character.
I don't keep my experience points correctly in the game because do a second import.
Yeah,
I was muted again. It did not, Mike, because my beyond is the same as.
Fine. I will.
Yeah, mine didn't either.
I will add it to the chat.
Oh.
There you go.
It's in the chat.
Yeah, I just posted it.
You might be on
in Discord. That way, everybody sees it.
game chat.
Oh, okay.
Since not everybody keeps their XP in the game.
Did you see
I keep it in both places.
Did you see my artwork of the kobold throwing a clay pot?
I did.
Is it in chat?
I also tried to draw your goblin.
Doesn't quite look right. Yeah. All right. So, combat is done. They have daggers. Should anyone wish to take some, but they're not very well made. And slings, including the one that was just thrown at Galen.
And sling bullets.
Sling bullets, yep. Most of the stuff in this workshop strikes you as junk. I mean, none of you are tinkerers by inclination or trade, so
any wire or anything that I can use to make a
Garrett?
Yeah,
Make
Garrett.
what?
Huh?
Nothing so flexible.
All right.
They do have wire, but it's like high gauge for like wiring mechanical parts together.
Okay.
You okay to keep going?
I'm yawning my head off here. I will grab a couple daggers. I have an idea for using them to bar doors or something.
Sure.
Anything on their bodies?
Just what I said.
Lots of blood.
Yeah, blood, shit, daggers.
Yep.
Slings, bullets.
No more of their grenades.
There's like a basket of centipedes.
That's good. I like that.
So do we want to? I know.
Is it easily transportable?
It's a big basket of centipedes.
Okay, never mind.
What were you gonna say, Jason?
I was just going to say, I think, I did have an expectation that we are probably going to end right about now, starting earlier. So I don't know what you guys' thoughts are.
I'm okay with that too because I'm pretty tired. I wouldn't feel too good today.
I had it down as that we were starting at 6 to 10. Did I have that wrong?
No, you had it right. I think that was our initial plan.
I think I got confused because we always start at the half an hour, which is why I texted on the chat and said, "Hey, I think we're starting at this time," and everybody said, "Yep."
I kind of just read that. Are we doing it? Game's paused.
Well, yeah, I've had two people say I think we're ending.
Yeah, I'm okay with us going or stopping here at a good spot.
Do we want to give out XP amongst us?
Usually let the audience go. You know, I forgot. I haven't looked in a couple hours. Well, we'll say goodbye to our wonderful audience.